Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Now, to start off, as much as the title and the thumbnail might trip you up a little from my usual take on this, you're gonna be. It's not what you're thinking. I'll just say that. Now, for all the people who clicked on this video who are new, um, you just listen and watch. Just get ready. Anyways, so today I'm going to be talking about ICE, the Immigration Control Enforcement, whatever it is. I think that's what it stands for, Immigration Control and Enforcement. But anyways, regardless of what it stands for, I'm gonna just jump to the point. I don't like ICE. Why don't I like ICE? Let's get into it. So the first reason that I don't like ICE, number one, is because of the Sigma nets. Let's just get it out of the way first. So, if you go on Twitter and you see the shit they're posting, it's like you're a grown ass man living in your mom's basement or in Trump's basement, either or. We don't really know. But regardless, you're posting Sigma edits of you tackling people to the ground and beating the crap out of them. And then you're posting that and humiliating them, which is not only messed up, but also if you want to be serious, you're alienating people who would take you serious. And a lot of people on the left are getting fired up about that. And that's why there are the issues that are going on now. I mean, seriously, let's just pull one up now. And after seeing that, yeah, it's like, dude, you're like making like a Pokemon edit or like whatever on like beating the crap out of people. It's ridiculous, and that's why you can't be taken seriously. So the second reason I don't like ICE is because of the way they're hiring people. Now, ICE likes to act like it's the police. Like it's just going around and arresting the bad guys and it's being heroic and American and patriotic. But it's not. It's really not. And it's really not even the police as much as they want to be. Now, they are hiring former police officers into this, which probably is influencing that culture of acting like the cops from the 1970s. And that's why they act like this, because they're the big macho bad guys. I got my sunglasses on and my mustache, and I'm going to go beat up a Mexican because I feel like it. But that's not how it works, and ICE should not be acting like the police, because ICE is not the police. ICE is more like the military, and I should act like the military and get trained like the military. But because it has these rough and rowdy cops going in, it's completely different jobs, and they're not trained and prepared for it, and they need to be trained differently. And guess what? These people aren't even receiving training. They're just given a gun, and they're going out and go do whatever the hell. And especially, there's no background checks either. They're just getting as many people as they can because they're. And so they're hiring just a random nobody from God knows where who believes in God knows what, who has gotten God knows what training and is going out there. And why do you think all these people are getting killed? Because these people don't know what they're doing. And this is a huge issue that is not only disturbing to the consequences that could be, but also because of the fact that this is just completely stupid. I mean, for a superpower, we're sending guys out in like the face masks and beanies and going out to go grab people. Is that really the most efficient thing we could be doing? And the third and final reason is the inefficiency. If you look at what we could have done versus what we have done, it is a very stark contrast. If you look at what we've done, only 150,000 people have gotten deported by ICE. 150,000 out of, say, I don't know, 15 million, 10 million people. Let's just say, you know what, let's go on the easy side, 10 million people. Right? That's not a lot of people. Do you know how many people we could have gotten out by now? We could have gotten at least 1 million people out by now. But you want to know where our resources towards that are going? They're going to... You want to know where those resources are going to? All that energy that could be spent on getting people out and being efficient and maintained and orderly and being, how a military should act and how the biggest superpower in the world that has ever existed should act on how it treats other people's citizens and how it treats people in general. Instead of, being mature, instead it's, let's go make Sigma edits on Twitter because we're so cool. I mean, seriously, this administration is being run by a 12-year-old, basically. Trump has the mindset of a 12-year-old. Maybe that's why he likes 12-year-old kids. That might be why he likes kids so much, because he in his brain is a little 12-year-old boy who just wants to be a Sigma and Nazi edit. Genuinely, I mean, you could not be more stupid the way this is being done. So overall, it's just a mess. Those are my reasons why ICE actually sucks. Now, if you're seeming at the realms, which I imagine 99% of people watching this are just sitting there pissed at their screens, I'm going to remind you, for the left, you would agree with me on this. For the most part. Most of the normie people. Everyone else who's a psychopath, just get out, really. I don't want you. I don't like you. You have no business being here, and you can't be reasoned with. I learned that the hard way, but anyways, for the moderates in you, this should be pretty easy, right? I mean, it's simple. Be mature about it. You don't want people coming over here illegally. I want people to come here. I don't want it to be a mass amount where we're getting overrun. I don't want it to be nobody. I want it to be legal. You want it to be legal. You want it to be mature. You don't want people just coming over. At least I hope. Is there any of you who still believe that are left out there? Maybe. That's why I'm hoping, at least. And to the right, this should be as much as a big deal as to you as to the left. I know you don't care as much as you do. Or you don't really care. You don't really care if they're being authoritarian or if they're not. You care about is just getting people out. So if we want to be efficient, we should at least be efficient in the maturity of it. Like, for example, like I was saying earlier, 150,000 people have been deported. 150,000. Out of maybe those numbers have changed from a couple months ago when I saw that statistic, but let's just say now it's 250,000 people that have been deported, right? But we could also have 2 million people gone by now. Wouldn't you want 2 million people gone instead of the 250,000 maybe? Maybe those numbers haven't really changed. Maybe it's only 150,000. We could have had 1.5 million out. Maybe who knows? Why are we not pushing hard enough? Why are we wasting these resources getting these random guys who served in the police force 40 years ago, these old fat who are going out there and they're just beating the out of people? I mean, really, do you think this situation with Alex Preddy or Nicole Good would ever happen if they were trained, if they know what the they were doing, if they weren't just going out antagonizing people and just snatching them off the streets? Because guess what now? You've also alienated the moderates, because now they don't want people. I would imagine before, the moderates would be completely perfectly fine with ICE going door to door, asking and checking for papers from people. There would be no issues with that, basically. Nationwide, most people would be in favor of that, but now they don't want to because they see how much of thugs you guys are being. I mean, seriously, this is simple stuff. You can't act like the police. You have to act like the military, because that's what you are. That's your job. That's your function. Not sitting here being the big tough guy going and grabbing the criminals. As much as you are doing that, you're also protecting national security. That's the job for the military, not you. This is not meant for the police. So you can't have people with police training in this. You have to have people with military training. So get the military into the enforcement. Not these guys. These guys who don't know what they're doing. And stop not training them. Put them off the basic training if you're getting people. This is simple stuff. Anyways, thank you all for watching this rant. And as much as people might agree, on the left, on the right, and the center, and there's many people who might disagree still. But I hope I've cleared the air. I hope I made my opinion clear, and I thank you all for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.